Hello and welcome again to Binary News, your daily dose of focused gaming news, and myself, Marta. Today is the 26th of June, and this time I bring you some news regarding Destiny. And you guys may remember that a little while ago there was being some numbers bandied around by Activision regarding the cost of the development, and the number being said at the time was actually $500 million, which is obviously a huge amount of money. And obviously Destiny is a big game, but is it $500 million big? And the answer would seem yes, but also no, as Bungie COO Pete Parsons, when in a recent conversation with Games Industry International, has said that that doesn't solely cover the cost of development, and it seems to be a figure that represents a long-term investment in the franchise, basically being Bungie's 10-year plan for the series. And Parsons stated, quote, "For marketing you'd have to ask Activision people, but for development costs, not anything close to $500 million. I think that speaks a lot more to the long-term investments that we're making in the future of the product." And then of course the next question is, well, is Bungie really comfortable with getting involved with the project for 10 years, as Activision seems pretty interested in doing? And Pete said, quote, "Well, that's our plan actually. We came to Activision with the 10-year plan. That was completely us. It's being as a part of being an independent company." So there you have it, guys, a bit of a belated update, as of course this 500 million figure was being said by Activision a little while ago, actually, all the way back on May the 6th, so yeah, quite a while ago, over a month ago, in fact approaching 2 months ago that these comments were made. So this isn't actually the cost of development, it's more the projected cost of this 10-year plan that Bungie and Activision have in mind. What does that 10-year plan entail? Unfortunately, they didn't deign to tell us. Does it mean that Destiny itself will be around for 10 years, as in the game? Probably not, but it definitely means they've got an expanded series in mind. It's not just going to be Destiny and that's it. There's probably going to be a full franchise, maybe even some expansions and things like that coming as well. So they've not just built this engine just for the lulz, they're going to be making good use of it by, of course, making the game, or making the Destiny series rather, last a good long time. Whether it'll actually be 10 years exactly, well, that kind of remains to be seen. Only the future will tell. But it's good to know that this 500 million figure isn't actually just for the development, as of course that is an obscene amount of cash, and I know the AAA gaming industry loves to throw money at games and spend millions of dollars, but it has kind of gotten bloated to the point of, well, games need to make a ridiculous amount of sales to even break even. So the 500 million figure did worry a few people, but it's good to know that those worries have been assuaged somewhat. Of course, it's over 10 years, so that gives them 10 years to also make the money back from the various expansions, sequels, whatever the balls they've got planned. Of course, they didn't specify. I'd be interested to know your thoughts as to what you think they have in store for us in their 10-year plan. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you next time.